काउंटरपॉइंट कार्यावळीन तुमकां येवकार. सध्या गोंयान एक कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी सुरू जाल्या ती म्हणजे बिफा बद्दल. सध्या गोंयान बिफाची शॉर्टेज जाल्या आनी गोवा मीट कॉम्प्लेक्स लिमिटेड ह्या जाग्याचेर जनावरां मारप बंद आसा. उच्च न्यायालयान हो आदेश दिल्लो आसा. ही कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी केन्ना सोंपतली आनी गोंयान बीफ अवेलेबिलिटी केन्ना आसतली ही अजून मेरेन क्लियर जावना. आमच्या वांगडा आसा गोवा मीट कॉम्प्लेक्स लिमिटेडचे चेअरमॅन लिंडन मॉन्तेरो, जे सध्या ह्या कॉन्ट्रोवर्सीचो इंटेग्रल भाग जावन आसा. तांचे विशीं स्टेटमेंट येता की ते सरकारा वतीन हें सगळें काम करता, भाजपा वतीन काम करता आनी ते एंटी मायनॉरिटी कॅथलीक पॉप्युलेशन जे बीफ खाता तेंच्या विरुद्ध आसा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तुमचेर एलिगेशन्स आसा, कमिटीन एलिगेशन्स केला की तुमी एंटायर इलिगॅलिटीज थंय चलताली मीट कॉम्प्लेक्सान.
पयले सुवातेर म्हाका क्लॅरिफाय करून दी की गोवा मीट कॉम्प्लेक्सान कांयच इलिगॅलिटी चलना. जे काम आमी करता तें काम इतल्या वर्सां तेच पद्दतीन जावन आयिल्लें आसा. हायकोर्टा मुखार जे पेटिशनरांनी केस जी मांडल्या ती केस मांडल्या ऑन द बेजीस ऑफ सम रॉंग फॅक्ट्स, and the High Court has given its decision on the basis of the wrong facts that have been presented before it.
The fact is that underage animals तुम्ही थंय मारताले.
No law prescribes what should be the age of an animal for slaughter. The Cruelty to Animal Act 1960 passed by the Indian Parliament, and for which rules were made in the year 2001 by the Indian Parliament, clearly says that any male calf above the age of 3 months can be slaughtered, provided such an animal is cleared by the competent authority for slaughter.
So if he is above 3 months he can be slaughtered. 3 महिन्यावर किती animals?
Then we have the other laws. We have the Goa Animal Preservation Act 1995 passed by the Goa Legislative Assembly. Now this act says that any animal that is fit for agriculture cannot be slaughtered. So whatever has been happening at the Goa Meat Complex has been happening within the ambit of both these acts.
जेन्ना तुम्ही एनिमल्स स्लॉटर करपाक घेता पळय ते वेदर इट इज फिट फॉर एग्रीकल्चर ऑर नॉट फिट फॉर एग्रीकल्चर ही सर्टिफिकेट कोण दिता?
For this purpose, the government of Goa has appointed a veterinary officer who is designated as a competent authority. So long as the competent authority does not clear the animal and declares it fit for slaughtering, we do not slaughter. It is only after the certificate is issued by this competent authority that the role of the Goa Meat Complex begins.
No, fit for slaughtering. Here the issue is whether it's fit for agriculture.
That, see, whilst issuing the certificate, the competent authority obviously takes all these things into consideration. The competent authority issues a certificate on the powers bestowed upon him by virtue of both these acts. So whilst issuing a certificate, we must understand that the competent authority considers all other aspects, whether it is fit for agriculture, whether it is contravention of the Cruelty to Animal Act, whether it is a contravention of the ban on cow slaughter act. All these aspects are definitely taken into consideration by the competent authority, and only after the competent authority is satisfied that the animal presented before him is fit for slaughtering, then only he clears the animal.
पण आता एक मेन इश्यू आसा की जेन्ना ते कॉम्पिटंट ऑथॉरिटीन जर सगळे सर्टिफाय करून तुमी लिगली कायदेशीर प्रमाण स्लॉटरिंग करताले जाल्यार इलिगॅलिटी पॉयंट आवट केल्यो बाय द कमिटी, स्टेट गव्हर्मेंट कमिटी, 3 मेंबर कमिटी, हायकोर्टान जेन्ना कॉन्स्टिट्यूट केली ती, तर तातूंत इलिगॅलिटीज कशे दिसले तर?
See, the committee has not pointed out an illegality. All that the committee has done is made an observation that out of the 131 animals that were present at the abattoir when they visited the abattoir, out of these 131, a few animals were underage. Now my point is this: how do you determine the age of an animal? The competent authority felt that the age of that animal was 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. He has issued a certificate in that respect. I feel that animal is not aged 12 years or 13 years or 14 years. I feel that animal might be 9 years or 8 years or 7 years. Somebody, you go tomorrow, you feel that animal is not 13 years but 16 years. How do you determine the age of an animal? Goa Meat Complex does not have the facility to determine the age of an animal. We do not have an X-ray machine. We do not have the other machines by which you determine the age of the vehicle, age of the animal. The competent authority determines the age of the animal presented before him on the basis of his experience.
No, but
So the competent authority has felt that the age of the animal presented before him is 13 years. He issues a certificate. Yes, it does not violate the relevant acts that are in force.
But this
and hence
committee,
issues the certificate.
this committee went through your certificates only of each animal, and then they have determined the age.
The committee that visited, this 3-member committee that you are talking of, is a committee appointed by the Honorable High Court to submit a report to the High Court. I am talking about the competent authority posted by the Department of Animal Husbandry, Government of Goa, whose sole role is to certify an animal presented before him prior to the slaughtering operations begin. While clearing the animal, he will look into all the other aspects, whether it contravenes any law that is in force, whether the animal is diseased, whether the animal is fit for human consumption. All these aspects are taken care of by the
issue
authority.
here is that committee came there, they found illegalities. And they have reported back it to the High Court.
Yes, I will ask you a counter question. The government or the police filed an FIR against the veterinary officers, against the competent authority, against the senior veterinary officer of the Goa Meat Complex, whose role was to do post-mortem. Now, if there was an illegality, when the competent authority has gone to a competent court and asked for anticipatory bail, the competent court has granted him anticipatory bail. This itself goes on to show that there has been no illegality performed by that.
No, bail is because he should not be arrested.
Exactly, but prima facie, if there was a violation of any law, from prima facie there was his involvement in any kind of illegality, no court would have granted him bail, anticipatory bail. More so ever after the particular magistrate or the particular judge knows that this matter is being scanned by the Honorable High Court.
So now if you are so clear in your facts, तुमचे जर कांयच इलिगॅलिटी ना जाल्यार हायकोर्टान अशी ऑर्डर आयली कशी की तुमकां सगळं बॅनच पडलो तो?
तेंच हांव सांगता, हायकोर्टान जे डॉक्युमेंट्स परस्यू केल्या ते the documents that are presented before the Honorable High Court. I have said earlier that I have not been given an opportunity to represent myself, to represent the Goa Meat Complex Limited.
AG was there on behalf of government.
Please understand that the Advocate General is the law officer of the Government of Goa. Goa Meat Complex is a corporation established under the Companies Act 1956, and we have our own law officer. That is the reason why I have said that we are going before the Honorable High Court in a review petition. We will convincingly put all these facts before the Honorable High Court, and I am sure that once all these facts are placed before the Honorable High Court, the Honorable High Court will amend its order. I am very clear about that.
There is a hitch in this. तुम्ही म्हणता की more than 3 months can be killed, less than 3 months is underage.
Ami Mudina, I am not saying that. That is the law. That is the Cruelty to Animals Act. That is the Cruelty to Animals Act passed by the Indian Parliament in 1960. Subsequently, in the year 2001, rules to this effect were made by the Indian Parliament. I am not saying, I am going by what the rules, what the laws say.
But court says below 12 years is underage.
That is what I am trying to say. When the matter is wrongly put up before the Honorable High Court, what can the High Court do? I have not been given an opportunity to defend myself. If I was present or my lawyer was present, he would have defended the Goa Meat Complex Limited and brought the facts on record. When the facts are not on record, obviously High Court will pass an order on the basis of what is presented before it.
So AG had no information or no knowledge about all these things?
No. AG has definitely defended the interest of the government of Goa. AG has defended, and even in the order, the High Court has mentioned what the AG has said, because earlier the High Court had in its ad interim order on 26th or 27th, I don't remember the date. I think it's 26th of April. Banned the total operations at the Goa Meat Complex. Subsequently, after the intervention of the Advocate General, the High Court has modified its order. So, I am not saying, or nobody is saying that AG did not defend. All I am saying that if we were given an opportunity to present our case, to defend ourselves, we would have pointed out and put the facts before the High Court. So when we have not been given an opportunity, I say there has been injustice done to the Goa Meat Complex, and that is the reason why we are going in a review petition before the Honorable High Court.
Let's be very realistic. Go Raksha Manch asa payani jane petition file kela, they are saying that cows should not be slaughtered. You are saying ki we are going to slaughter.
First of all, they are confusing the issue. Nobody is allowed to slaughter cows. There is a total ban on slaughtering of cows. There is a ban on Cow Slaughtering Act 1975, wherein the slaughter of cows is totally prohibited. Anybody slaughtering cow will go to jail. We don't slaughter a single cow. We have not done it all these years, and we will not do it.
पण ते गोवंश म्हणटा कावाचे जो बुल आसा.
No, that is the whole problem. The Gomanch or any other NGO who has presented the case before High Court has confused the whole issue. They don't know what the facts are. Without knowing what the facts are, or even after knowing, for whatever reasons, they have twisted the whole fact. They have twisted the whole case and presented it before the High Court. That is all I am saying. That is the reason why when I go in a review petition, I am confident that the High Court will amend its order, and we will definitely convincingly put this case before the Honorable High Court.
Now let's look at another side of it. Beef eaters as a penny, they don't get beef. Now what you are doing to make sure that they get beef, because they have been eating beef?
Within legal parameters and in accordance with the High Court orders, we are going to resume slaughtering operations tomorrow, number one. Even after that, if we find that there is a shortage of animals, we are making alternate arrangements to import beef from the legal sources from other parts of the country. We will ensure that the people of Goa, the beef eaters of Goa, the tourism industry of Goa do not suffer because of this ban. Side by side, we will be also moving the High Court and seeking the intervention of the High Court, requesting the High Court to amend its order. And I am sure that in the days to come, things will come back to normal.
No, this is okay to say, but Goa don't have animals to slaughter. We don't have live.
That is the reason why precisely I am filing a review petition, because one of the conditions imposed by the Honorable High Court is that the competent authority shall not certify an animal that is from outside the state. Now, if you permit me to talk, how do you certify that an animal is from Goa or not? How do you certify? Animals do not have Aadhaar cards. They do not have an election card. How do you say that?
Animals cross borders and
animals don't speak. They don't have a mother tongue. How do you say that animal is Goan or not?